Don't tell the wife I'm doing this, but it's too hot to run the stove in the shop. So this is a junk pan, and that is a jar of grease. And in that jar of grease are 4 shielded, unsealed bearings. I'm trying to get the grease nice and fluid. Then I'm going to put it in the vacuum pump, suck the air out, let the pressure off, or in rather, suck all the grease in, or push it all in rather. And then that'll get the bearings lubed up for the kiddos' little bike car thing, because they're a pretty crappy bearing, so I felt it needed something more. Okay, so here we go. Now, just need to turn it on. And it should be building vacuum. So the reason I do this is the grease is really very thick. I want as thick as I possibly can get in there. And the vacuum alone just doesn't seem to be enough to pull it in. So by heating it up on the stove, I thin it out a whole bunch. And then I can, with luck, get her on inside. The fact that the top is still moving that much means that there is a lot of air still down inside that grease. So this will take some time. You can actually watch these bubbles form and try to escape as the air is pulled out of the bearing and out of the center hole and everything else. This grease is real thick. It's what I want in there so desperately, but it might be too thick for this to work. There's how you know you filled them. So I had wiped this completely clean on the outside edge and then spun it in my fingers, and you'll see the grease oozing out past. So that bearing was completely full. And they're just, I mean, they're like wheelbarrow bearings. It's just a really cheap Northern Hydraulics 16-inch wheel, pair of them. And they were oil when I got them. There was no grease in them. And so I oiled them, and that worked for testing, but you could see the black coming out. So I wanted something stringier, something with some more durability, and I think we got it. I just got one more to fish out of the goo.